To begin with, it was a bit intimidating. I thought, hang on a second, like this is a lot. But the more you sort of get involved with it, you realise that you're actually doing it for a reason. It's been a massive learning curve. I've learned so much. Exciting, obviously, when you're going and buying products and sourcing products, and you've got as I say, a second bedroom stacked to the ceiling with boxes. It's exciting, and then ultimately, when you start to get money back in, yeah, it's very, very rewarding. So
most people watching a testimonial like this are probably thinking the same thing. Is this actually going to work for me, or is this just another one of those? So today I'm sitting down with Sam, and I want to be clear about why. Not because Sam came in as a tech genius. He'll tell you himself he bought a computer just for this, and he knew nothing about Amazon FBA when he started. Not because he had a head start over everyone else, but because a little while ago Sam was in the exact same position as most of you are right now. He had money sitting there from other things, and he wanted to do something he could really control, but he had absolutely no idea who he can trust and where to start. In this video, we're going to break down exactly what Sam has actually changed, what he was doing before, how his Amazon FBA business runs now, and what building a product and business on Amazon is actually like. The honest version, no highlight reel, and what he'd tell everyone sitting on the fence right now. So I hope you take some real value from this one. Okay, so Sam, tell us what you do and kind of a bit about you to begin with.
okay, yeah, my name's Sam. Typically by day I do plumbing and heating, and yeah, I fancy trying something new. Always try and have my fingers in different pies, and I thought I'd give FBA a go. I've done a bit of TikTok affiliate for a little while. I've done all right out of that, but it was very, very volatile. So I was looking for something that I could scale up with my money, so I could put my money in. I've got a physical product that I'm in control of, and I can kind of focus on that. So yeah, I thought FBA was the way forward. I see Jazz come up on Instagram. I see videos and testimonials, and I thought, let's give it a shot. I mean, I'll be brutally honest, I am useless with technology. I'm useless with a computer. I actually bought a computer purely for this. Yeah, I knew nothing about FBA. Other than making a video and putting it on TikTok, I knew absolutely nothing. I basically needed someone to hold my hand, and yeah, you guys have done that.
Tell me a bit about when you came across my page. What did you initially think I was going to be able to help you with, compared to what you have now been helped with?
I can't remember, if I'm honest. It was a long time ago. I must have been following you for maybe 6 months previous to that. So I expected it to be sort of, you walk into a shop, you scan a product, you send that product into Amazon, and that's it, you make loads of money. That's not how it goes. There's a lot of hard work behind the scenes. There's a lot of prep work and a lot of research. But to begin with, it was a bit intimidating. I thought, hang on a second, like this is a lot. But the more you sort of get involved with it, you realise that you're actually doing it for a reason. And yeah, that's kind of where we are. Like, as I say, I've put the work in, I've done the research. You kind of, it's going to work. It's now, I think, just a time thing. And, my second bedroom is just full of boxes and products. And, of an evening, I'm boxing up with the music playing. And I would be honest, I'll say it wasn't how I expected it to be. I thought the process was going to be a lot easier, because typically you see younger people doing this. But that's not discrediting you guys. There is a heck of a lot behind the scenes that you need to know. And I'll be honest, there's no way I could have done it on my own. Absolutely no way I could have done it on my own. I needed you guys, if I'm honest, and I'm grateful for the help. You're always at the end of a WhatsApp. I've messaged you both at ridiculous times in the middle of the night with a question, and you've always got back to me. So you're reaping what you sow, you know what I mean? Like, when you're spending a night boxing up, packaging up, sending it in the next day, it's a lot of time involved. Like, I want to sort of stress everyone, it ain't easy, but when you're seeing the money come back in, yeah, it is rewarding.
Yeah, and I remember when we first ever spoke to you, you were actually like, oh, should I do it? Should I not? You went through a moment of like, I need a second to think, guys, and then you just made a decision on the spot. So do you remember what kind of clicked with you that you're like, I'm just going to do this? Like, do you remember?
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, like when I was looking through your Instagram page and I see like the post you're uploading, it's all positive stuff, it's all results people are getting. As I say, I had the money from TikTok just sitting there. Yeah, money well spent. It's money that needed to be spent, and I made the right decision, definitely.
Yeah, we're happy to hear that. And let's say anyone who's on the fence right now on starting mentoring with us, what would you say to them?
I would say it's not easy, but stick with it. Definitely stick with it, and don't let Amazon get you down, because they're ruthless. It's been a massive learning curve. I've learned so much. I mean, I forget when I started. I must have started about January, February, and I'm still learning now. I feel like I've only just scratched the surface. Um, Exciting, obviously, when you're going and buying products and sourcing products, and you've got as I say, a second bedroom stacked to the ceiling with boxes. It's exciting, and then ultimately, when you start to get money back in, yeah, it's very, very rewarding. So.
And would you say the support you got from us was what you needed, or was it not enough, or was it too much, or what would you say?
I think I've definitely got my money's worth out of you two. It was a weird one because I sent the products in. I sent the first batch in, and it was very slow to begin with, and then we dropped the price. We dropped the price not by a lot, but we dropped the price. It was still profitable, and I'd gone from having, I think I had 12 or 14 in stock, to within like 5 days I was out of stock, and then. Because obviously the time to then order the products and then box the products up and send them back in, I've been out of stock for a little while now, but I'm itching to get it back in because obviously when it's in there, it's ready to go. So yeah, it was, as I say, it was a bit nerve-wracking to begin with because I'm thinking, I've laid out a bit of money and I might not be getting anything back. And then, yeah, when you see the sales flying in, you think, I'm just going to struggle to keep up with this.
It's a good problem. It's a great problem to have. So here's the thing about Sam. He didn't win because he was special. He won because he trusted the process and put the work in month after month, even when it was boxes all over his second bedroom at midnight. And that's the honest truth about private label. It's not a walk into the shop, pick up some products, send it to Amazon and get rich overnight kind of thing. It's building something that you actually own. A real product, a real brand, a real asset, something you can sell in the future. It takes capital, it takes patience, and that's exactly why the people who do it properly end up somewhere the quick flip people will never get to. So if you're serious about building something real on Amazon, something you'd rather own rather than rent, and you want the same kind of hands-on guidance Sam had, where I take you through every step of this business, the link is down below. Come and have an open conversation about whether this is right for you.